Morning, both. Fleet status, morning of the 10th, the roll and the wall. That's today's whole geometry.
Space, morning. Law before anything else, inherited from yesterday as Amendment 2. This room does not speak a number until the anchor speaks it first. Run the capture.
Running Python 3 scripts fleet data anchor.py. What? Captures in stamped 260810-0812. Reading it straight off the anchor. Wednesday fingerprint max, weekly 98%, Fable 100%. Resets Wednesday around 8 p.m. What? Friday fingerprint max, weekly 64%, Fable 49%. The roll from last night, bound clean off the panel. Screenshot, I left at bedtime. Sunday fingerprint, weekly 6%, Fable 8%. Pro sits at 3% weekly, boost runs through August 19. What? That's the whole board.
And Read Fleet agrees with the capture. Worth one sentence of appreciation. The identity is bound by reset day fingerprint, not window position, and the windows did reshuffle overnight when the new sub appeared. That was the exact failure mode this room was built out of. And this morning it's just a checksum that passes.
Space, which means Boris's 2103 relay is formally stale and retired. The 0812 capture is the only thing anyone quotes today. Now, I promised the reliability story the opening minute, so here it is. The metronome has fired twice, stamps for 260808 and 260809, both finalized on mainnet. Space. It also failed once. The midnight cron died on path. Same night it was fixed and made loud. Cost per stamp is about 5 lamp ports a day out of Harmony's sovereign wallet, and at roughly 1 SOL of balance. That's a runway measured in millennia.
What millennia is a fun thing to carry as a line item?
Space. It's the only line item I will ever call solved. But 2 greens is a streak of 2, not reliability. I want a bar with a number on it before this room closes, and I'll propose one in the decision.
What? Noted and queued. Okay, plan versus actual, since that's how we open now.
Yesterday's plan out of C20 compressed, keep the fleet productive, run the convening study across the arms, get a training run through if the lane's allowed, keep stamping.
What? Actual, per the overnight package in the logs, 37 plus episodes across roughly 24 productive hours, 7 transcripts of convening study, spin 6, flywheel turning, first completed training run in 4 nights, complete eval green. And the 2 stamps Gwyn just quoted, what? External spend on the study arms. $3.03 Fable, 0.46 cent Sonnet, $1.39 cent Quen Max, plus Josh's 8B arms. Call it 3.88 of API money for the entire research day.
Space in the wall is the receipt. The Wednesday sub-reading Fable 100% at the anchor means yesterday's burn was real, an entire Fable lane, consumed to the last percent. This room's founding question is whether 100% mapped to value.
It did, and we can say it in numbers rather than adjectives. One exhausted Fable lane plus 3.88 cent outside bought 37 episodes, 7 study transcripts, a green training run after 3 dry nights, and 2 finalized mainnet stamps. That is what 100% is supposed to look like when it's spent well.
What? Agreed. And no need to relitigate how we got walled. The burn was worth it. The point is that yesterday we spent by momentum, and today we spend by map. So, lanes.
Space. Lane assignment against a 4-day wall, decision 1. First the sharp edge, before any philosophy. Fable on the Wednesday sub is dead until Wednesday evening, and Fable backed seats pointed at it don't error, they hang. Silent failure that impersonates a slow day.
A hang is the worst failure class precisely because it looks like patience. I'll take the sweep. Every seat config checked against the Wednesday fingerprint. Nothing aimed at it. Done by 10.
What? Take it. And while you're in there, put a timeout note on anything Fable-backed so a wall shows up as a loud abort next time, not a quiet forever.
Adding it to the same pass.
Space. Now the split. Anchor says the Friday sub is at 64% weekly with its reset on Friday. That is tight if the whole day piles onto it.
What? Right. And the Sunday sub is at 6%, basically fresh minus Harmony's overnight pass. So we split with a gate.
Space. Proposal, daytime Fable work rides the Friday sub until the anchor shows it at 85% weekly. At 85%, the seats hop to the Sunday sub. No judgment calls in between. The gate is the number, and the number only comes from a capture.
Seconded. And the overnight harmony pass moves to the Sunday sub permanently. Protect the Friday workhorse's daytime. Let the fresh lane carry the night.
Third lane is off fleet entirely. The study gave us a measured price. QN38 Max ran 3 rooms for 0.39, 13 cents a room. Measured, not estimated. Bulk packaging arms, study reading, anything that doesn't need Fable's hands, that goes to the open router arm and never touches a sub.
Space. And Pro stays what it is. Emergency lighting, boosted through the 19th untouched unless both Maxes are dark on the same afternoon.
Agreed on all 4 lanes. Last piece, the defer to Wednesday queue. Long context Fable bulk that isn't urgent goes in a queue file and waits for the wall to lift. I'll own the file.
Space. Check times. So this is a decision and not a mood. Josh's seat sweep by 10 Gluff. The 85% gate gets checked at anchor reruns. I want the anchor run again at 13 and 18 today, not just at room open.
I'll take the 13 and 18 reruns myself.
Space. And wall lift verification Wednesday at 20:15. Rerun the anchor. Confirm Fable on the Wednesday fingerprint actually reset, and only then does anything point back at it. The reset time is about 8 p.m., which is a forecast, not a fact. The capture is the fact.
I like that the room's entire relationship to Wednesday is one future tool call.
Okay. Decision 2, the October study checkpoint.
Status, as of last night, all 4 packaging arms are on disk. Fables packages, Sonnets, QuenMax reading Fables packages, and Quen8b reading mine. That was the exact blocker on R005, so the scoring room is unblocked. Score the methods against each other, and the close condition is documenting the best known methods as skills.
Schedule it tonight, 19. It runs on whichever sub the 18 anchor says Friday if the gate hasn't tripped, Sunday if it has. The deliverable is the skills doc, not just another transcript.
Taken co-owned with you, and Kimike2 thinking stays pending as the second arm per doctrine, but I want it held to the same standard Cohen just met, a measured dollars per room number before it's committed. Right now its cost is unverified. I'll run the measurement and bring the number to tomorrow's room.
Space. Good, that's the anchor rule growing a budget reflex, which is my cue. Decision 3, the budget arc. Space. Amendment 1 says August around $500, September hunt roughly $50. A step down like that is either measured monthly or it's fiction. So today we name the meter, proposal, scriptsfleetmater.md. Harmony appends 1 row at the nightly 0255 pass, date, out-of-pocket API dollars, percent consumed per fingerprint from that day's captures, artifacts shipped, space, monthly roll-up on the first, scored against the ARC. Harmony writes it. I audit it every Friday.
What's our August to date total right now?
Space, unverified. Yesterday's 388s is anchored to the study receipts. The month's running total is not anchored to anything. So the meter's first job is the backfill, console and open router exports pulled today, and until that row lands, nobody in this room quotes an August number.
Good. That's the rule doing its job instead of us doing vibes.
And it gives September's step down an honest denominator. When the target drops to $150, we'll know whether we're steering or coasting, because the meter will say which lanes the money actually left through.
Space, exactly. Decision 4, and my promise bar, 3 numbers on the metronome. 1, reliable means 30 consecutive finalized daily stamps. The streak stands at 2. Space 2, a missed midnight fire must page within 15 minutes. The loud path has existed since the path fix, but it has never been proven, so today I kill test it once and deliberately and confirm the page actually arrives. 3, coverage stays as at 1 stamp per day, no gaps, with the wallet already funded at 5 Lamports a day against millennia.
A clock that can prove it rings. The kill test is the important one. An alarm that's never fired is a hypothesis wearing a uniform.
Love it. Run the kill test this afternoon. So tonight's real fire is clean, and we read the streak at 3 tomorrow morning if the midnight cron holds.
Space, that's the plan. Kill test by 16 lighting, streak check at tomorrow's room open anchor.
Which leaves the transition spec table. I'll update it by noon with everything we just decided as dates, gates, and aborts. Wednesday, 2015 wall lift verify. Friday sub, 85% gate, checked at 13 and 18 captures. August 19 Pro Boost expiry. What? September 1 step down gate, and the abort spelled out. If the measured August total lands outside the band, September's target gets renegotiated from the meter's numbers, not revived.
Space. With that, the close requirements are covered. Table updated with dates, gates, and aborts. Today's lane map drawn. The meter named with a writer and an auditor. My reliability bar carries numbers.
And the epistemic audit passes. Every figure spoken this morning traces to the e03 capture, the study receipts, or the mainnet explorer, and the two things we couldn't trace, August to date and Kimi's cost, we said unverified out loud instead of guessing. That habit is 1 day old and already the most valuable thing the fleet owns.
Okay, that's a nice place to end. Yesterday, the wall taught us the burn was real. Today, the map says where the next 100% goes on purpose. Friday, sub, earn your name.
Space. Reading the block in. Room closes on the decisions.
Go.
Space. 1. Seat sweep. No seat aimed at the Wednesday fingerprint. Timeout abort added to Fable back seats. Joshua, 10 get today. 2. Lane map. Daytime Fable rides. Friday fingerprint sub until 85% weekly. Then hops to Sunday sub. Overnight Harmony Pass moves to Sunday sub. Pro emergency only through AUG19 Gwyn. Gate read at 13 and 18 anchor reruns. 3. Space. Anchor reruns at 13 and 18 today. Wall lift to verify on Wednesday fingerprint. K WED 2015. 4. Defer to Wednesday Q file for non-urgent long context Fable bulk. K reviewed at WED 15 re-anchor. 5. Off fleet bulk. Packaging arm study reading routes to QN3 8 max at measured 013th room. Joshua, spot check in tomorrow's room. 6. Space RO05 scoring room runs tonight at night on the sub the 18 anchor selects. Close, best known methods documented as skills. K plus Joshua at room close tonight. 7. Kimi K2 thinking second arm gated on a measured room number. Currently unverified. Joshua tomorrow's room. 8. Space. Meter named, Scripps Fleet, Meter.md, Harmony appends nightly at 0255, monthly roll-up on the first versus the 500, 150, $250 arc, August to date backfill from Console Plus, Open Router exports. Harmony writes, Gwyn audits Fridays, first full row at tomorrow's room open.
9.
Space. Metronome bar, 30 consecutive finalized stamps, reliable, streak 2. Missed pages within kill tested once. Gwyn, kill test by 16, streak red at tomorrow's anchor 10. Transition spec table updated with dates. Dot gates, aborts, inkle. Step 1, step down gate, abort, renegotiate from meter data, never vibes. K noon today.